So I've been in post for just over a year, and my early reign, I had an email from this band called Kitten who I'd never heard of, and I was in that mode of saying yes to everything and let's see where it goes. And this is where it's gone. Scott developed an album all about veganism, the rights of animals, made a short film called Kiddo, a short horror flick, bringing the horrors of the abattoir to a mainstream audience in a really clever way. I always like to say to people, you know, we're in a climate crisis, we're in a biodiversity crisis. Plant-based food is one of those things that anybody and everybody can have a go at if you want to feel like you're playing a role in helping push back on carbon emissions and our rapidly disappearing wildlife. Not farming animals, not killing animals, eating plant-based food. It's the way to do it. Let's see how we get on.
Come on!
Hey!
Come on, baby! Need to see, breathe, open my wings to see to be alive, wise, from 100 to 5 to see. Alright, mate!
You mean so it wasn't killed?
So we should start. Voila! Hola! Musha!
Well for Maggie, so
Climb up a tree to see everywhere. It's like a light, bright, from 100 to 5, it's just everywhere. It's been a long time.
Maggie Adcock for the fundraiser for her, and her family are here too, selling raffle tickets.
It's been a long time coming, yeah.
Cocktail sausage. They're quad.
Oh yeah.
oh, good stuff. Tonight, you then. That jab stuff.
They're lovely.
I must warn you that they are plant-based, so no animals have been harmed. Such a lot of optimism, so many people coming up to us and they were excited by the fact that it was plant-based. One person out of, I don't know, maybe 100 people we saw today had a problem and refused to buy it, which is, you know, that's a pretty good reading on. Would a plant-based food truck do well at a football match? Well, clearly it will, and you know the fact that we're raising money for Maggie Adcock as well is an added bonus. And just talking to people about, you know, plant-based food is very interesting. You know, we had a guy, I think the first person that bought a burger from us, you know, used to work in an abattoir, and you know was a real foodie. I mean, that you can't write that kind of stuff really. We had 3 children that wanted to eat plant-based and didn't want to eat meat. So I think that's a very good gauge that, you know, if they're provided with the accurate information as to what is contained in a hot dog, they obviously choose not to do it because they haven't always done it like a lot of people say.
What was great was watching a few people like biting into it, and you could see it's like, wow, it's really good. Actually, it's really good.
You like it?
Thumbs up, okay. It was. It just shows you, you know, actually some of the we've been using Richmond's today, haven't we? But some of it is now so good and so close to meat that literally people just don't know the difference. It's just about having a go, and that's kind of what today's been about.
That's what it's been about. Yeah, totally. And I mean, we were worried about whether we'd get enough food because we didn't know how many people were going to be coming to the match. And we've had like 8 sausages left out of the whole stock, which we've given away to the team because they won. So
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. So it's like a win-win all round.
It was.
Derby women won.
I didn't stab you in the leg.
You didn't stab me in the leg, no.
You didn't hit me with a spatula.
It doesn't come as a surprise that you've done well today, because previous games we've been asked, you know, about vegetarian food, and the demographic for the women's game is slightly different to the men's game, as you would expect.
It's a lot more family, isn't it?
It's a lot more family, a lot more vegetarians. So it's a great offering we can also offer as well. So it's an advantage for us as a football club as well. So it's, I think mutually, hopefully it will work for us long term.
Well, I'm really, really grateful. Thank you very much for supporting us, and we'll see you again and sell loads more burgers.
I am so looking forward. I'm stoked to look forward to where we go next.
I thought we were friends.
Tasty little roadkill. If it happened naturally, I'd turn on the